Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. It is time for more American Truck Sim here on DSPGaming. We've got our long job ahead of us for the next, 45 minutes to hour. Hopefully we can get it done. This is our only objective for the night, is to do this one job and make some money, because the first half was disastrous. And we made absolutely no money, because I got into horrendous accidents that I then had to pay for the repairs for. No! Dude, I floored it again, and it didn't work. I don't know what's going on. I literally, as I was approaching this truck, floored the brake, and it didn't stop. I don't know what's going on right now that I can't stop my truck. It's like my brakes are out, but I just repaired the truck. I don't know. Usually the truck stops better than this. So I don't know what's going on right now. I don't even think the load that we're using is particularly too heavy. So I don't know why I can't stop. Baton Rouge and New Orleans. Are we going left or right here? I think we're going left. Okay. Jade says, what guns will I be using tomorrow? I have no idea, Jade. I haven't even thought about Call of Duty because we haven't really had the ability to play it, honestly. Now to try it on this new setup will be very interesting, but I don't know what I want to do tomorrow yet. Go. All right. Okay, we're off. Let's get to cruising speed. I can have some more of my drink. Here we go. Cruising speed. Do I feel like I've learned more about U.S. geography playing this game? No. I've probably forgotten more about U.S. geography playing this game. What happens when you get older? More eggnog. Okay. Yes, I had to remove the height adjustment panel on the desk. It didn't serve a purpose anyway, because I don't actually think the desk is sturdy enough to do height adjustment, even though it's built in. The desk itself is 3 wooden panels, only held together by 4 metal squares and a few screws. Like, that's it. It doesn't have any real reinforcement or support. So I don't see how, if I tried to do the height adjustment, I bet the whole thing would just snap apart. So I'm never going to use it. As you can see, the height is perfect. This is absolutely perfect for Truck Sim. It's going to be great for Call of Duty. Like, everything here is fine. So I don't need the height adjustment. It would have been nice to have a standing desk option if there's a day where maybe I'm like, I just want to stand up and stretch my legs but keep playing, but this is not, it's what, a $200, $300 desk? I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't, an expensive desk where you're, like, getting something sturdy. So that's why I didn't bother with it. Why did I buy a standing desk again? Because all the L-shaped desks are standing desks. Literally every one on Amazon that was on Black Friday was literally all standing. They're all the same, because they're all made by the same companies. They're all just branded differently. They're probably all made in the same factory and shit. They're probably all exactly the same product, just with a different name on it. There's nothing you can do about that. That's how it is. You're gonna go soon, Jade? Well, I hope you feel better, man. So yeah, if I hadn't left the controls on, they go right here on the side of the desk right where my hand is right now, and that's where my stick shift is. So if I had kept it on, I couldn't even do the shifter. Yeah. Oh, itchy. Too bad. Well, I am so happy that I now have the 2-monitor setup, seriously. The fact that I can see all of your chat right here next to me while I'm playing the game, and it's all right here within my line of sight is amazing. No more having to turn back and forth and back and forth to have everything at one screen that I can monitor. This is excellent. Absolutely excellent. So, great improvement. Was it worth the money? Yeah, I would say it is. The fact that this monitor is so awesome, so ridiculously low response time, amazing quality, visuals, and now I can fully maneuver everything the way I want. I think it's worth it. I got the setup of my dreams, what everyone who's professional usually wants or gets. Pretty cool. Shotguns and pistols tomorrow, Jade? Maybe. Maybe pistol. We haven't done anything with the pistols yet, and I typically do pretty good with pistols, so maybe we'll try that tomorrow. What's the payload? I forgot. What are we lugging? Does anyone remember? I don't even remember what we're doing. I've completely forgotten. I was more where we're going. We're going to Oklahoma. We wanted to do one long job for the rest of the stream. And this one pays good. That's why we did it. I didn't even look at the cargo, I don't think. We did Flight Sim already. Last year, about a year ago, we were doing Flight Sim, actually. Of course, not with this crazy setup. See you later, Vietnamese comrade. Sold at 2 a.m. with a $2 super chat. Says, what happened to your TV? It's literally over there. It's sitting over there on the TV stand. I haven't done anything with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not using it right now. I really don't have any use for it at all. It's too small for my living room. My living room TV is much bigger. It's still working. I mean, I would love to have a 4K TV in my living room, but I think that's going to be way too small for my living room. So, I literally have no clue what I'm going to do with that TV. Thanks for the $2. We're now up to $49 to support. And it looks like we're streaming for about another 50 or so minutes tonight, roughly. Give or take, okay? Thank you, guys. Wrigley says, if I had this set up 10 years ago, would it have helped me be a Twitch streamer with how quick the Twitch chat was back then? I mean, here's the thing. 10 years ago, things were so different. I wasn't even an interactive streamer. I didn't even talk to the audience. I ignored everybody. Wouldn't matter what setup I had. I played it as if I were playing by myself on my couch. It would have been no difference at all. It would have been good for me. But now, the fact that I can just sit here and read your chats instantly and respond to them while I'm actually still paying attention to the game, pretty awesome asset. I feel like there'll be many games where this will be a good any chill game coming forward. That we can hang out and talk immediately like this is pretty cool. You hear seagull? Did you hear that bird? That was in the game, right? See, with my new speakers now, I'm hearing things differently because the speakers are better, so I can hear little nuanced sounds that I never heard. I never even knew there were bird sounds in this game until right now. I had no clue. Whoa. Oh, is Bumblebee Farmer trying to talk to me? What did he say? I missed it. My driver needs to sleep. Not yet. It's coming up that he needs to sleep, but not yet. Power hungry sounds good. I'm glad that you're multitasking while watching my streams. Oh, crap. I was supposed to get off. I guess it's alright. It doesn't look like it was much of a detour at all, actually. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we just turned around and we're fine. The Truckee app gives you an overlay that gives you all the info on the screen. Really? The Truckee app? That's in the game? Or is it an add-on? As you can see, I'm the most base level player of this game. I don't know anything about it. I just jump into it, drive, talk with the audience, done, turn it off for the week, turn it back on in a week again. I never learned anything about the game. Is there actually a truckie app in the game? How many hours do we have in the game? I don't know. Does it say when we save? I guess we can find out when I save, but I don't know exactly how long I played it. It's on Truckee website. What the hell is Truckee website? Huh? Oh, it should say in Steam as well. You're right. In Steam, it'll say how long you played the game. I forgot about that. Okay. No. Ooh. Excuse me. Website of mods for Euro Truck Sim 2. Oh, and American Truck Sim. I didn't even know. You know, I'm sure that it exists. I wasn't aware of that. Clint to give you extra info and track all your miles. I see. A client. Not Clint, a client. Got it. Alright. Cruise control. There we go. Cool. Alright, let's make some progress. I feel like we didn't make any progress in 10 minutes because of that. Can we finish the run tonight? I hope so. We got to finish it in about 30 to 40 minutes. Yeah, it's $11 per state. It was $11 for Louisiana. I figured since I had all the other states, I might as well drop the money and get it, right? And it was fun going into New Orleans, although we didn't really see much. I was too busy crashing. But, it's nice to have everything. I'm gonna have to sleep soon, which sucks. I really hate having to, interrupt my long jobs. But it is what it is. Yes, I played tons and tons of Yakuza games, starting with Yakuza 4. Well, actually, my first one I ever played was Yakuza Dead Souls. Then I played 4, 5, 6, and then, obviously, Like a Dragon, and then Infinite Will. And then I played that spin-off, the Samurai game. I'm trying to remember if I played another one besides that. Probably not. I think that's all the ones I played. I'm doing 56 and a 75 because this game completely changes the speed limits on a dime. It'll say 75, I'll go to cruise control 65, and then all of a sudden it'll go down to speed limit 50, 40, and I get a ticket. It's really stupid. The best way to drive is 55 from what I experienced. That's right, I also played Yakuza 0. You're absolutely right, I forgot about 0. That's right, I also played the man with the no name or whatever. I played that one too. I've played a lot of Yakuza over the years, that's for sure. You know what's weird? There is currently no way to get Yakuza Dead Souls. It's out of print. It's not available digital anywhere. You just can't play it. If you don't have the disc, you cannot play Yakuza Dead Souls. It doesn't exist. Weird. It's weird because all the other ones are available either digitally or whatever. You cannot get Dead Souls. It's like ridiculously rare. Who would have thought that would have been rare when I played it, right? Alright, so now I'm starting to get tired. So let's take a look for a place I can sleep. Alright, here we are. As we're coming up here, we'll hit up this rest stop, we'll sleep. Maybe get glitched. There we go. Maybe get gas. Okay. Well, yeah, Fed Roger, it'd be great if someone on eBay had it, except I don't have a working PS3 to play it in. So that's kind of another pickle, you know. There you go. So what do you guys want to talk about? It seems like you guys have run out of topics. People aren't tagging me in chat anymore. We're in the last half hour, 40 minutes of the stream. Now would be the time if you want to chat, but it seems like people are piping up. I don't know, man. The game should let you stop and pick up a coffee. That'd be nice. I said it would be cool if there was like energy drinks, coffee, snacks, and things that you could get to extend the drive so you don't have to stop to sleep. That would actually be a good game mechanic, but they don't have that. Is this a highway or a freeway? Neither, because it's not real. It's not anything. I think right now this would be technically a highway because we're elevated off of the ground. And that's how they determine if you're elevated off, that it's the highway. I haven't played any Personas. I played Persona 3, 4, and 5. A little bit of Arena, Persona 4 Arena, except that Atlas hit me with copyright strikes, so I stopped playing it. It's not real trucking if you're not peeing in a bottle. Well, I guess I'm just not cut out to be a trucker then. Did I ever try Zabaro pizza? I think it's pronounced Zabaro, right? I actually don't know because I never heard a single person just say it. But Zabaro pizza is a chain in the United States. Do I have my headlights on? I do. It's a chain in the United States, mostly in malls. And they make these giant pizzas and they cook them in these giant ovens. And then they sell it by the slice as like a, mall food for like lunch or whatever. They really made their name when they started doing like the stuffed pizzas. Like ones that are stuffed with meat or like veggies and cheese and stuff like that. It's not, let me put it this way, it's not bad. It's certainly not authentic, but it's decent pizza. If you want some good pizza quick for like a lunch bite or something, I actually don't think it's bad at all. And I actually used to eat it sometimes when I worked at the mall. I would have it for like lunch or something like that. I haven't had it in many, many years, so I have no clue if it's any good at this point. Things change over the time for sure, and I've never had Subaru. Probably look, my foot is on the brake. I swear to God, like it just the truck will not stop. But no, I haven't had it in so many years. I don't know if it's any good anymore. Okay. Come on, dude, I'm getting caught on a stupid sign. Look, a dumb little sign. This is so stupid. $900 for that, folks. $900. Excuse me. All right, time to sleep. I don't think we're finishing this job tonight, sadly, everybody. Okay. Here we go. Now training again. Okay. Shall we get gas while we're here? I don't really need it. Nah, screw it. I don't need it. My gas efficiency is so good in this truck that I don't even need the gas. I'm just gonna go. I don't want to waste any more time. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna finish this job tonight, everybody. Sorry, I did my best, but we had some detours, we had some accidents, we had some things that hindered us. I'll get as far as we can go, but we're probably gonna have to hold off on finishing. Right. Well, I had a late start, but we also did a quick job because we wanted to drive to New Orleans, so if this was the only job we were doing tonight, we definitely would have finished it, but, you know, the whole first half was us doing the Christmas skins and, you know, then doing the New Orleans stuff, so. Okay. Oops. Well, guys, I don't know. Like I said, it sure seems to me like you guys are dead now. What happened? We were having a good time. The whole first hour, I'd say, was happening. All of a sudden, you guys have completely quieted up. No one's even tagging me in the chat anymore. So, you know. It's like I told you guys, all right? This is a game that I've enjoyed doing because it was something different. It was outside of my comfort zone. It allowed us to chill and have a good time. I feel like now we have other games. Like, for example, right now, we have Arc Raiders. And Arc Raiders is a game where I'm playing, but I'm also chilling and hanging out and learning about the game, but also interacting with the audience at the same time. And I'll be honest, I think it's actually kind of serving the purpose of what this stream was for a while. I think this stream has kind of been here, done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've done this now for so many months. And I know that you guys have said, oh, please keep it in the rotation. And I said, well, if people continue to show up and engage and support it, I will. But tonight, I don't know. It sure seems like it's getting dead. That's for sure. Did I try the game Star Trucker? No, I've never heard of it. It's like Truck Sim in space. Oh, no. Definitely haven't tried that. Gas Giant says, it's strange to me, I'm seeing my actual job as a game. So, you're a real trucker? That's interesting. Would you say that Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, is representative of what it really is to be a trucker? When it comes to things like, look at this. Like having to deal with stuff like this. Guy just hit me. Real Life Loser says you should play a racing game instead of a truck sim. Well, here's the thing. You guys have outright expressed to me that these games these days that are taking all of my attention aren't that good because you want to hang out. Right? Most of the games that I've been playing recently where it's about me being intensely focused on the game, you haven't liked. Look what happened with Mario Kart. Look what happened with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Right? Two games where you have to pay attention to the racing. The reason that I think that this game worked is because it was so chill. Remember, we also played Taxi Simulator. Now, that game I had to constantly pay attention to. I couldn't even interact and read the chat because I had to be driving constantly. And you guys outright told me, we don't like that. That's boring. We want to hang out with you. So I don't think a racing sim's gonna work. Plus, to be honest, I don't really like racing games. I like the arcadey style ones, like Mario Kart, stuff like that. I'm not looking to be a NASCAR driver. I don't even like NASCAR. I think it's boring as shit. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the chill combo, Wrigley. Okay. All right. What happened on my PS3? My first one got the yellow light of death, which I believe means the graphics card has died. My second one, for some bizarre reason at one point, listen to this, it did a system update. When it did the system update, it made it so that the Ethernet card inside the system refused to work. So, it could never connect to the internet ever again. So after the second one, I was like, I don't need another one. At that point, we were well into the run of the PS4. I don't need another PS3 for anything, so I never got another one. No, I've not seen the new farming game Wild Roots. Never heard of it. I'm not really following farming games, so I'm not surprised I haven't heard of it. No, I do not hate you, Power Hungry. I don't hate anyone. If I could go in real life hunting and cook my catch, would I? I don't know. Never thought about it. Never went hunting in my life. Was never offered or anything. I don't know if I'd be interested in it. Like, what would I cook and eat? Like, I've never had... Like, what would you kill and eat? I never had rabbit. I never had... Well, I've had duck. Duck is delicious. I've never had deer. Venison. Nope. Like, I don't know what I would kill and eat. I've never caught fish and kept it and cooked it and ate it. I've only fished for fun and sport, and then I would throw the fish back. Yes, I fished. I used to fish when I was a kid with my dad, and I enjoyed it very much. It was very relaxing and fun. Now we're stuck at 50 miles per hour for some reason. Don't ask me why. No, I've never been to Texas Roadhouse. No, I've never heard of the game Angel Legion. No, I've never trapped a rabbit. What is the most exotic meat I ate? Think about that. I've had duck. I've had, obviously, lamb, goat. I've had goat. Probably goat. That's probably it. Goat. Probably the most exotic I've had. I think so. Do I prefer YouTube or Kick? There's pros and cons to both. There's good things about streaming on YouTube, bad things about streaming on YouTube, good things about streaming on Kick, and bad things about streaming on Kick. I don't think anything is perfect. I guess I've had bison meat too, bison burgers. Would you consider bison meat exotic meat? Because I've had bison meat quite a lot, actually. Try again. Didn't work. There we go. Okay. Now we're making progress, finally. Ooh. What would be my main reason to stop streaming on Kick? Well, let me put it this way. Right now, I fully realize that when I'm streaming on two services, I'm splitting my audience. Right now, I have 293 viewers on YouTube. I have no idea how many are watching on Kick. Does someone want to tell me how many are watching on Kick right now? Because I actually don't know. So think of it this way. If I were not to stream on Kick, then I probably would have, right now, around 400 viewers on YouTube. So I'm pooling all of my viewers into one spot. That's good. Concentrating your viewers in one spot can be a positive thing. It really can be. You can make it so that people know your destination and where to find you. It can mean that you have consistently better numbers, so you can make either more ad revenue, or perhaps, bring in opportunities for yourself because it looks like you're bigger than you are. Like right now, my YouTube viewership since I started streaming on Kick has fallen. For sure it has, because there's people watching me on Kick every day instead of YouTube. So my numbers have dipped, and so people can look at that as, oh, your performance dipped. Well, not really. Overall, I'm doing good. It's just that my performance is split. But the thing is, right now, I think I've got the good balance of how to handle both chats, how to run both streams at the same time. We have the vibe of where on YouTube it's more of a chill vibe of longtime supporters and chill followers, while on Kick it's more of the rowdy crowd, the people that kind of want to tease me and make fun of me, but at the same time, they don't wish me harm, they just want to make fun of me, so that's kind of the place to do it, right? And the thing is, it's profitable to stream on both. On YouTube, I get paid for ad revenue, as well as subs, memberships and, super chats. On Kick, I get paid for just views through the KCIP program. I get kicks, I get subs. So with all that combined, both sides are profitable. All right? If for some reason Kick all of a sudden overnight became unprofitable, oh, we're demonetizing our website because we ran out of money and the gambling is dried up, then why would I stream on Kick? Right? Like, I gotta go where I'm making businesses. It's my job. Right? So that would probably be the reason why. Or if there was something that happened on Kick, I don't know what it would be. Because I don't do anything on Kick that would warrant any kind of problems or trouble. I don't do that kind of content. You know what I mean? I would say this. So, what are some things that have made me leave sites before? Like, the first time that I left Twitch, the reason was very matter of fact. I couldn't stream at a quality that was good enough to do a good stream. They limited my stream quality to so low that the games were advancing with visuals, and I couldn't stream a good quality anymore. And they came to my stream and complained that I was streaming at too high of a quality. I'm like, are you even looking at my stream? Like, I'm playing Assassin's Creed and the game is choppy. And you're saying I'm streaming at too high a bitrate. Do you want me to stream a flip book, a flip art, like a fucking slideshow? Like, what are you even talking about? So if Kick were to be like, oh, we're decided no more high quality streams, we're lowering the quality, I probably would say, screw this, is not worth it. I want to put out a good product for those who are watching me. I don't want to have it be a low quality product and go backwards. It's about going forwards, not backwards, right? So if ever they were to force me to go backwards in anything, I'd probably be like, nah, I'll see you later. Abdullah, no, we're done with Metroid Prime 4. Did you watch the stream? We were falling asleep, we were bored, and I stopped playing it. We're not doing that again. Waste of time. My blinker is on. Thank you. You know what's weird? With these new speakers, I can hear certain things, but not others. I could hear the birds in the environment, but I couldn't hear the blinker. Very odd. I actually hear the raindrops louder than the blinker. Let me try that again. Yeah. I hear the raindrops louder than the blinker sound effect. Huh. I wonder why. I mean, all speakers are different. Well, everyone, we're coming down to the end of our Truck Sim stream. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. I'm going to be honest. It may be our last. I felt like tonight, the whole first hour was great. The second hour, people didn't really have much to talk about. And I'm going to be honest. Yeah, the engagement and support have dwindled a lot on these streams. Maybe it's because we didn't play it for 2 weeks. I think this is the best one with the setup. Like, look, the visuals are the best with the face cam now. I'm able to actually read your chats, but I'll be honest, I'm feeling a vibe that we should move on and do other stuff. I don't know about you guys, but it just doesn't, it's not like how it used to be. Like, it used to be this big thing we would do every week. It was a big group hangout. But I feel like we have other things we're doing now that feel like group hangouts. Like I said, the Arc Raider streams seem to have taken over for that kind of feeling. For me, anyway. Like, I feel like I'm having a lot more fun with Arc Raiders than I am with this game, for sure. I feel like this game has pretty much run its course. I know, it was always the thing. I said, will Truck Sim make it into 2026? It was the challenge, but I don't think so, man. Tonight just seems like a big indication that it's not really working. Okay. Go. Of course my vehicle's not in a perfect technical state. Ridiculous. Slayer, I don't know. Like, Slayer, to be honest with you, he says, oh, I think it works. It's just that this is a night stream and Arc Raiders can be a day stream. No, I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, like, take a look at tonight. This is, like, so different. The vibe tonight. The first hour, people were, like, more excited because the set was new. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm talking to myself. Like, anyone's talking to me. You know? We're just doing the same thing. Nothing. We bought the state DLC, I'll be honest. I don't think there was anything interesting in it. It didn't really seem to do anything. Wow, we put a skin on the truck, right? I feel like the game has run its course. Just being honest here. And again, you got to understand that there's so many games right now that are vying for my attention. We got to finish Mario Odyssey 2. No, excuse me, Mario Galaxy 2, right? We've got to continue on with Mega Bonk, which we only played one night, and people want to see more. They've outright said, we want more Mega Bonk. Please play it again. Arc Raiders is doing well right now. Obviously, Pokemon is doing well, continuing with the post-game streams, right? So we got all that going on. People want more Call of Duty, which we now haven't played regularly in weeks, and I want to get back into that. There's other games that people want to see, games that I've skipped, games that people want to see me dive into. I'm actually, like I said, this week, a game creator or a game developer is sending me a game, Collector's Edition. They want me to, like, take a look at it, you know, and I'm going to maybe give the game a go and see if that's any good. But there you go. There's Marvel Cosmic Invasion that just came out that people are asking me, will I check it out? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Again, convince me otherwise, but it didn't seem like tonight was a very great night. I sound like people were more bored than anything, and I'm sitting here saying, is anyone going to talk to me? And people were. Well, okay, that's a good point. Slayer says, maybe it's because today you did Arc Raiders, and now this, and it's back-to-back chill streams. That could be a fair point, where I wasn't planning on doing Arc Raiders earlier today. You're right. I wasn't at all planning on doing Arc Raiders earlier today. And that just kind of happened out of nowhere because Metroid Prime 4 sucks. There you go. Pay Poppy's playtime. What about all those games from October that we haven't even touched in over a month that people want me to play now? Now we finished Tormented Souls 2, and people are like, is there going to be another survival horror or another horror game in general on the streams? We could. Ultimately, I want to do what you guys want to show up, engage, and support. It's that simple. I didn't feel it tonight. Being honest. I think we have more people on this stream right now sitting here to say, is this the last Truck Sim stream? Are people not going to support? And then Phil's going to want to drop the stream. There's more people here for that than to actually chill with Truck Sim. And that's, you know what that reminds me of? I'll tell you exactly what that reminds me of. The Vest Streak. You remember how the Vest Streak was a double-edged sword? Where every time that we did the Vest Streak, it was like, well, it's great because I'm getting support, but then everyone just wants to sit there talking about the Vest Streak. That's what I feel is happening now with Truck Sim. That people are coming to say, well, will it live to 2026? And then, you know, we stream and we have a good time or whatever. And then last minute, someone will come in and be like, oh, I want to now support the stream. But it's like, but that's not how it's supposed to be. Streams that are truly doing well are streams that a lot of people are showing up for, engaging with and supporting, and it's a group feeling that everyone wants it to continue. I don't think that's the case with Truck Sim. I think with Truck Sim, there's a few people who really like Truck Sim and have come by and kept it alive over the year. And there's been multiple times when this game has not done well. Multiple times when this game, you know, has failed as a good stream, and people will be like, please bring it back, please bring it back. So I do, and then all of a sudden it does well again. And then it dies in popularity again. You know. I don't know what to say. I'm just being honest with you guys. The truck just rear-ended me, and they fined me $900. That's nice. Like, literally, it rear-ended me, and and they fined me $900. Thanks a lot, game. Okay. Exactly. Dave says, Truck Sim had its moments, but I think it's time to try something new. I think you're right. Like, I'm not saying I don't want to do late night chill streams. I'm saying we've been doing this game now for how many months? It's not advancing. It's certainly not improving. We used to have nights where everyone would show up and want to talk and have all these questions. Now it's like, it's hard to get people to even ask a question that's worth answering. That's bad. That means the vibe is gone and people are tired of it and maybe move on to something else. And that's what I'm feeling right now, to be honest. Somehow I just got trailer damage. What even happened? Dunsfelder says maybe come back when they add the East Coast so you could drive through Connecticut. I don't think they're ever going to add the East Coast. Someone had just said earlier tonight that they interviewed the game devs, and the game devs are saying that there's some difficulty with the East Coast states, that something to do with their size or something, that they're probably never going to do that, and that's why their map for expansion is to go up the west coast of Canada all the way to Alaska, and that's going to be where the game's going to go, you know? Well, what time is it? Oh, man. We're only a few minutes away from ending. Probably another 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops. I know that I started late, so I'm trying to get as far as I can in this job before we adjourn for the night. But I just don't see us finishing this job. This is probably another half an hour, and I can't stay another half an hour. Is this wheel compatible with Flight Sim? I don't know. It's not a flight controller. It's a steering wheel. Why would it work with Flight Sim? I mean, maybe it works with Flight Sim, but it ain't gonna feel like you're flying a plane. No, I mean, that's another point. All right, can we call it the elephant in the room? The entire time that I've been playing this game, there's been very few people who really overall support. You get a few people who do small contributions, then all of a sudden, there'd be last-minute Hail Mary contributions out of nowhere. And it's like 10 subs, 20 subs, a giant tip out of nowhere at the end. That's not organic support. That's every once in a while someone saying, oh, I really like it, but that's not really the point. The point is that we're supposed to be having a stream that everyone is enjoying and wants to show up and engage and support as a community. Not, oh, there's like a couple people who really like the game and are going to Hail Mary it. And it for a lot of the times, it has actually been 220, but it hasn't always been 220. To be clear here, it hasn't always been them. Because remember, I've been playing this game since April. But it really feels like that's always been... I mean, ever since that 1 week, if you remember, where it was very poor support. And I said, that's it. And then all of a sudden, everyone complained the next week we wanted it. And I said, well, you didn't show up for it. What happened? So I brought it back, and then all of a sudden, every week after that, it was like last-minute Hail Mary, last-minute tip, last-minute subs. But that's not supposed to be how it works. It's supposed to be there's enough people who like it, not 5 people. Again, there's a reason why I stopped doing private videos for my patrons. I want to be a streamer that's making content that the public want to see. They want to come hang out with me and have a good time. Not, I'm doing it for 2 people. And those are the people who support everything. You see, like, that's not the intention. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. So, I'm just saying, that's, you know, there's many games that are doing very well right now in my rotation. That's not the case. Case in point, Pokemon, Mario Odyssey 2, Arc Raiders, Call of Duty. I can keep going. There's tons of games I'm playing right now that there's a lot of people who like and they do well. This is not one of them. You know? In fact, isn't this interesting? Let's be honest here. This game, out of all the games we've been playing, is the only game that I have not played since before the Asmongold interview. This is the first time that I'm playing this game since the Asmongold interview, and you notice that it's not doing very well. Out of nowhere. I'm just saying. I keep saying Odyssey 2 instead of Super Mario Galaxy 2, by the way. there, but we're probably not going to finish. Ugh. I know, we wish there was Super Mario Odyssey 2. I agree with that. I want a Mario Odyssey 2. I don't know why the hell they haven't announced it or made it. Alright, this guy's getting off the highway, thankfully. No, Wrigley, stop making excuses. He goes, oh, it's because you started late. I started 20 minutes late, and then we jumped right in and we're good. Like, what you're saying is nonsensical. It would have been something if I was an hour or two late and no one showed up because I was an hour or two late. I was 20 minutes late, and everyone was here. The attendance, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? But again, I feel like when I'm playing this game, it's more people to be here and say, will Truck Sim continue? Or will it die before the end of 2026? It's like that same suspenseful feeling that we had with the Vest streak. And I don't like that feeling. I don't want every Truck Sim stream to be, will Phil finally drop the game? I want us to have fun. Why the entire last half hour we've been talking about this instead of chill topics? I think this is my point that is being proven here. You know? Anyway, thank you to Ray Rays. Ray Rays has gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Ray Rays. Get that on the leaderboard. And let's see here. For some reason, that one didn't show up on the leaderboard. That's weird. I saw it in the chat, but not in the leaderboard. What's going on with that? Oh, there it is. It was glitched. Oh, okay, I reloaded it and now it showed up. Okay. All right, and I received an $11 tip from You're Not Funny. Here's some humanoid Earthling credits for the final voyage. Huh? Here's some humanoid Earthling credits for the final voyage? I'm not sure what he means, but thanks for 11 bucks.
Humbug.
Okay. Oh, all right. Well, final stretch, guys. Last 5-10 minutes of the stream. This is it. This is the finale right now. We'll get as far as we can. Have I played Guacamelee? Yes, I did. Back in the day, I did some co-op in Guacamelee with a friend of mine. Whoa, it was a pretty fun playthrough, but particularly I remember it didn't do so well on the channel. I think because the game is very repetitive. It's just a whole lot of combat, so it's great to play, but not necessarily to watch. Like, it's not great for an audience. To be honest, I'm a little shocked. Here's why. Since the Asmongold interview, it seems like the chill things that we've been doing, like Chill with Phil, or the hangout session before a gameplay stream, or even the podcast, has been more popular. We've had more attendance on that. We've had more engagement, and quite frankly, we've had more support for it as well. It's been a spike. I think that a new audience is like, oh, I want to hang out with Phil. But I actually think because of that, because we've been doing more of that, now the Truck Sim stream just doesn't feel as special anymore. Because we're actually doing these hangout things more often. So now it's like, this isn't really a big deal anymore to do Truck Sim. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like it's that important anymore like it was. It's kind of like when we were doing Ask the King, but then we started hanging out every stream, so why do we need Ask the King? Well, if we're having Chill with Phil more often, if we're having these hangout sessions before the streams and there's more attendance and more people are enjoying them, and we're already doing it, then why do we need Truck Sim? Right? What about scheduling the Lego build for next week if Truck Sim doesn't make it? I don't know. I think I gotta focus on games right now. Like, the Lego just showed up. Well, I don't know if I want to do the Lego build right now. I was thinking of doing the Lego build in January. And then actually having it as part of the set maybe in February. That's what I was thinking. Oops. Can we do another sim game if people thought of a good one? That's something different that people would be interested in. Sure. No, I don't do private streams. I already explained that I don't do private videos anymore on Patreon, and I'm not doing private content like that. No. No, it's not true at all, because now people are, oh, the roaches all went home. The roaches are gone. Then why is my viewership up? Right, when we used to do Truck Sim, I barely brought in 200 viewers a night on YouTube, and I never hit 100 on Kick. Tonight we have 285 viewers right now at the end of the stream on YouTube, and we have over 100 on Kick. They didn't go away. It's just that they're not vocal every stream. They are vocal some streams, depends on the game, right? You see how these idiots, they always want to spin everything into a toxic negative, right? It's just dumb. Right now, are we playing any hot, high-profile new games that people would be excited for? Not really. We tried Metroid Prime 4. It sucks. What do you want me to do? The game stinks, you know? I'm actually excited to try some new games. That's why I'm happy we beat Tormented Souls 2. That's why I'm happy we're going to beat Super Mario Galaxy 2. And we're going to have some time to try new stuff in the next coming weeks. That'll be exciting to try new games and do other shit. Like, again, Mega Bonk did good. I'm excited for more Mega Bonk. Arc Raiders is consistently doing good. I'm excited to do more Arc Raiders. I actually think I'm getting into a flow of the game now that I'm really starting to enjoy it. But this game has gone on so long. And again, if we're hanging out every day, and that was the point of this stream, and now you're noticing people aren't even tagging me with questions anymore during a stream, that's the point of the stream, that there's no point to continuing it. You guys are like doing everything you can to convince me without convincing me. Like, what have you done to convince me yet? Nothing. Am I gonna play Routine? It came out yesterday, a horror game that's in development for 13 years. Maybe. Is it good? I just beat Tormented Souls 2. That could be something we add, right? I have never watched a VTuber ever in my life. Not once. What if I got 20 subs on Kick right now? I would say thank you and I'd be grateful. 100%. But that's the point I'm making. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be, oh, it's the end of the Truck Sim, or excuse me, it's the end of the American Truck Sim stream. Oh, let's now drop a Hail Mary and Phil, you know, hits an arbitrary number of support, and now we do it again next week. That's not the point of the stream. It's just not. It's not the point of the stream. That's not what I'm here for. Driving right off the road here. Look at this. Nice. Damn, we're so close to the end and we're not going to finish. Sucks. But I got to go. I mean, I started late. We're just about to hit the 2-hour mark. And now, oh, this is the worst. We're about to be hit with city driving. Oh. Roden says, are you over the game and you want to play other things? Dude, no exaggeration. Look at this. Damn. Dude, I was over this game like 3-4 months ago. Like, no lie. I was over this game a while ago. And then people kept coming back and saying, we want it again. Well, where were you last week? Oh, it was a one-off. Then we would do it again. It would work for like a month. And then we'd have another stream where it was dead. And I'd say, well, that's it. We're done. No, we want it again. Where were you last week? It's very bizarre the way that this game has been handled, where people all claim that they constantly want it, and then when I do it, all of a sudden the people won't show up for it. But then they show up for it, but then they don't want to talk. Then they don't want to support. But then what are you here for? You know what I'm saying? Again, this is so, to me, correlating with how the Vest streak went. where it was like, oh, it's a good thing because I got so much support for those months that the vest streak happened. But then it got to the point where every night people would just show up. Is he gonna hit the vest streak? Is he gonna put on a vest? Is he gonna get the goal? I don't care. I don't want to be about that every night. I want us to have a good time. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we had a very good time tonight. I think the first hour was good, and after that it went, and it got super boring, and people completely disengaged, and then people stopped supporting because of it, and then all of a sudden, oh, here comes the troll brigade, right? Yeah, I would absolutely love, Slayer, some suggestions for other maybe simulator style games to try that we could chill and enjoy if it's not just the same thing, because I feel like the game has run its course. Like I said 3-4 months ago, I was like, we're not really doing anything in this game. You know, what can we do? Buy the next DLC? Buy the next DLC? I mean, that's what we've done, right? Realistically, if you take a look at the last few months, Buckwell kept donating all the DLC, so every week we do a new state. But how long is that going to last, right? Yeah, I would like something like that. Kanye Woolley says, TCG Card Simulator is fun. I've never played a trading card game in my life. That might be fun to do a simulated trading card game. But anything, probably not farming. I think Farming Simulator isn't for me. I'll probably be really bored with that. But there's a lot of things I feel like there's potential that we could do that would work. But the fact you guys keep requesting this over and over. Like, but is it working? I don't think it is. I don't know. Oh, I played Hearthstone a very long time ago, right? Yeah, I did. Long time ago. Remember that? Oh, I agree. See, Power Wash Simulator 2, I think that game would be cool for a chill stream. Where we just, I mean, take a look, like Leave It Alone worked. We did that for 2 streams. It was just a short game, but Leave It Alone certainly worked. That was fun. I think Power Wash Simulator could work as a chill late stream. For sure, Power Wash Simulator 2, the new one that just came out, I don't see why that wouldn't work. I think that would be nice. I'm really trying to finish this job, but guys, it's almost 10 o'clock. This is ridiculous. Look how close we are, but it's just taking forever, man. Sunday Night Sims, says Mozzie. Sunday Night Sims. Yeah, that could work. Sunday Night Sims. See, now I gotta slow down again. Alright, so matter-of-factly, here's the deal. I feel like Truck Sim has been a great project. I feel like this has been one of the awesome things that we've tried, and the fact that it worked as long as it did was amazing. I'm shocked that we actually played it as long as we did. I really am. I'm shocked that Truck Sim lasted from April until December 2025. I never thought in a million years that I would play it this long. But I think what's happened is the stream has gravitated away from being a place to hang out and interact and have fun, and instead a way for someone to say, I control Phil's content, so let me throw him some money this week to hit a goal so that he'll continue to play it. Because if you haven't noticed, that's exactly what it's been, right? Has it not? Has it not been that for the last several months? It's like, oh, looks like it's not doing well. Oh, look, all of a sudden I'll pile a bunch of support on the end of the stream. Phil hits the goal, and then Truck Sim continues, right? And now that we don't have goals anymore, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I think what's happened is because we don't have goals, it's kind of been exposed tonight that this stream is not working. That really it's been continuing only because of the support, to be honest, because that was how it used to work. It used to be, we have a goal, we hit the goal, we keep playing. Well, that's not the case anymore, because there's no goal. So now, essentially, the people who are throwing money at stuff kind of don't control the content anymore, because overall, I'm doing well. I'm doing really well right now. So why do I care if a one-off stream hits a goal? I don't even have one, you know? So I think that that's the case, that instead of focusing on what is going to bring in a random 1 or 2 people to throw money at it, instead, what overall do my viewers actually really want? We're going to show up and engage and support with said content, because I think that's going to be long-term successful. That's the difference. Short-term success, where you have 1 or 2 people who say, I want it, I'll keep throwing money at it or whatever, versus long-term success, oh, this is a project that I really want to see to completion, or this is something that I want to see in the long term because it really works for the content. And I don't think that that's really the case with this game right now. That's totally not the vibe I got tonight. That's obviously, honestly, not the vibe that I've gotten for the last 2-3 months of this game. I feel like this game has always been on its last legs, and then someone said, here comes the final Hail Mary touchdown pass at the end to keep it going. Right? That's what it feels like to me. Am I wrong? If someone wants to say I'm wrong right now and back it up with facts or back it up with logic and reason, I'm all ears. But I have not seen a single person say something like that tonight. Instead, I've just heard, well, keep it going. Well, why? Can you counter anything I'm saying? Right? Like, I don't get it. My foot is on the floor, and the truck won't stop. And now I can't even look. This is ridiculous. Oh, I know. I would love to bring back Friday Night Fights. The problem is there's nothing to play right now. Like, I want Friday Night Fights to work again. It was fun when we did it. I always had a great time with old school fighting games. I'm just gonna blow this light because I don't give a shit. Really, I loved old school fighting games. The problem is there's nothing to play right now. All the collections don't work. They're all old and played out, and you can't really get any comp in them anymore. Street Fighter 6 sucks ass. I don't want to play that game ever again. Like, seriously, I'm done with this crap that we've been doing. So I need a new game to come out. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection's a hideous joke. They released it with no multiplayer. By the time that they released the beta for the multiplayer, no one's playing it, apparently. So what's the point? The whole collection's dead. They really just screwed themselves and the entire legacy of the franchise with that game, the way that they did it. And now we get someone doing a 220 super chat saying, welcome home, Phil. Welcome home what? Please tell me how I begged for money tonight. I didn't. I didn't at all. I didn't say, hey, let's hit the goal and continue the game, did I? Never said that at all, you fucking idiot. Because you're an idiot who wants to pretend like that's what happened. No, your narrative is so broken and busted because you are the one who's fucking felt it. Because I've proven time and time again that I am successful at what I do, not being a toxic jerk, but instead doing positive, fun content. And I am finding ways to be successful despite all the crap that you say. You're just an idiot. And you know, what you're saying didn't happen. But go ahead and create your own narrative and circle jerk your retard, fan group over there. It doesn't affect actual adults. It just affects the mentally deficient like you. Oh my God, look how close we are, dude. I really wanted to finish this run because if this is the final stream of the game, I wanted to finish it. But dude, it's 10 o'clock and we're not done yet. This is ridiculous. You're exactly right, Broden. But that's because you're intelligent. Broden says he's saying the opposite of what they're saying. He wants to break and get away from that kind of stuff. Meaning, no donos to keep playing stuff he doesn't want to. This is his stream. Exactly right. But again, they don't understand that because they are mentally deficient. They can't understand a logical argument. They can't understand a factual situation. All they believe is that their fantasy life in their head is real. They actually believe that I'm doing bad, that things are going poorly, that my life is awful. That's how dumb these people are. They actually believe that. In their heads, that's how crazy they are because their life is so miserable and sad, they think mine sucks. You couldn't be dumber. All right. I'm really trying to finish this. Let's do it. Let's give Truck Sim a nice send-off, shall we? I'm going the extra mile tonight to do the final run, the final delivery here in Truck Sim, folks. I hope you've enjoyed the ride, the insane ride from April till now, right? It's been, what, 8 months? Something crazy? Over 60-plus hours of gameplay that we've done. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I have enjoyed it. Overall, I just want to let you know, I've enjoyed the ride. I've had a great time interacting with all of you. I think it's been a great opportunity, a great unique thing that we've done here. And I'm not going to forget it. It was cool. I mean, I bought a freaking giant wheel assembly and branched out and did content I'm not used to doing, right? And I'm happy that we did play it and we did something different. But I mean, there's ridiculous amounts of signs showing that this is not working at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's at the point where really, honestly, Truck Sim should have ended months ago when people stopped showing up, engaging, and supporting with it. And we had 1 or 2 people who would come and throw the Hail Mary at the end of the stream. It never should have advanced past that. It should have been, the general public aren't here enjoying, so why am I doing it? This is the troll stream now, you know? I agree, this was one of my best investments, this wheel. We got a lot of actual content out of this, for sure. We did. It's been a fun ride. Ed BR with a 500 kick says, I agree, drop Truck Sim for something that we can enjoy a bit more. And then it cut off. I couldn't read the rest of it. No, that's the thing. Like, if I'm not enjoying it, it's obviously you guys aren't enjoying it. You're just enjoying the drama of people trying to get me to say dumb shit that isn't really dumb, but they think it is, and then they get clips off of it. Or, you know, oh, look, no support the Hail Mary. So you do their dumb clip content. And again, it's the same as people clip farming other shit, like Mario Kart, right? It's all it is, clip farm. If I'm not enjoying it, then why the fuck am I doing it? All right. That's why I'm blowing all the lights and everything, because I just want to finish the final job, and we're right at the end right now, so let's do this. All right, let's go. Out of the way. Yeah! Now we're talking. Would I rate this game out of 10? I mean, to be honest, the graphics are not great, but the sim aspect is fun. I wish that the game had vehicle damage and more realism there. It's kind of like it's like a half and half for me. Like, I totally understand people who like it because it's a sim aspect game, but you could tell they had no budget when they made it, and it maybe blew up in popularity, and they're like, oh shit, now we have money, now we can just keep doing expansions and stuff. I feel like if they made a new one with a real big budget, that this game could be amazing. Like, seriously, they could make a sequel, American Truck Sim 2, and it could be, like, so sick. But I feel like in 2016, they came out of nowhere, and it became a hit, and they're like, well, you know. So honestly, I'd probably give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Great effort, but just it couldn't reach greatness. Not necessarily their fault. Okay. That's it. Done. The final job is done. Truck Sim didn't make it to 2026 after all. Wow. What can I say? We all wondered if it would, and I said overall I didn't think it would, right? I overall said I did not think this game would make it to 2026, and now here we are, only a few weeks away from 2026, and it didn't make it, man. It is what it is. I know there are new truck games coming. People have said that there's a new truck game next year. We actually watched the trailer for it or whatever. So, all right, well, in conclusion, I've enjoyed my time with American Truck Sim. I really have. I want to say thanks to everyone who showed up, engaged, and supported with this game over the course of the last many months that we played it. It meant a lot to me. It did. It was chill times, but I feel like those chill times ended months ago. And we got to the point where now it's more about these people trying to control the streams rather than it being the fun of the streams. I feel like I'm having way more fun with games like Arc Raiders and Mega Bonk and stuff like that, which are becoming the more interactive chill streams. And this game is just kind of, oh, we got to do this again. All right, hook it up, set it up. We talk for a little bit. A few people contribute, then we're bored. And all of a sudden at the end of the stream, someone Hail Marys and, oh, it continues next week. Well, guess what? I mean, that's not the point. Like, that's not supposed to be what the business is. It's supposed to be people who are enjoying the content and support it, not two people show up and say, oh, look, I threw money, so now I controlled Phil's content, and it continues next week, and I feel some kind of power over it because I threw money at him. That's ridiculous. Okay? Tonight, it was kind of exposed, because, again, if anything, because of the positivity of having the increased viewership, the increased support from the Aspen audience, we've exposed games like this, right? We're seeing what games actually do work for a positive audience and which games have actually been propelled just by money. Truck Sim has been propelled by money for many months. Real talk. Okay? So, that's that. I am done with Truck Sim as of tonight. But I want to say thank you guys so much. Alright? And I hope that you guys enjoyed the run of Truck Sim for as long as it lasted. I did. Okay? I had a great time with it, and thank you again to everyone who attended, engaged, and supported. Don't take this as like, oh, Phil's angry that he had to play it for so long. That's not the case. But at some point, you get to the logical stopping point of stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? All right, everyone. Thank you so much. That is it for American Truck Sim. But maybe we'll do some more trucking in the future. Maybe we'll find another game, right? Maybe we'll do some more stuff. And I appreciate you all. Give me suggestions. Let me know what would be a good game to possibly replace Truck Sim. What would it be? What would be the next chill late night game that can replace Truck Sim maybe as early as next week? Let's find out. Let's explore some options and go from there. But that is it. American Truck Sim, everyone. The final salute to American Truck Sim for the wild run that it's had. Never expecting, right, that it would ever get this far. And the fact that it did. But that's cool, and maybe, maybe on a one-off, once in a while we can go back to it, just a silly stream at night. But for now, I think we need a break. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching Truck Sim. See you in the future.